TensorFlow's popularity has led to creation of numerous online courses and books dedicated to teaching users how to use TensorFlow effectively for machine learning and deep learning tasks. Here's a closer look at some popular TensorFlow online courses and books. The first courses that I probably would recommend is Coursera has TensorFlow and Practice Specialization. It's offered by Coursera, deeplearning.ai, and this specialization consists of 4 courses covering TensorFlow basics, data pipelines, CNNs, sequence models, and deployment. The next one is Udacity, which has Intro to TensorFlow for deep learning. This course provides an introduction to TensorFlow covering basics, neural networks, CNNs, and NLP using TensorFlow. Next, EDX has Deep Learning with TensorFlow. This course covers deep learning concepts and TensorFlow implementations for building neural networks. There's also DataCamp, which has Introduction to TensorFlow in Python. This course introduces TensorFlow basics and covers building neural networks for various tasks. Some of the books that cover TensorFlow pretty well are Hands-on Machine Learning with Scikit-learn, Keras, and TensorFlow. This book provides a comprehensive guide to machine learning with practical examples using TensorFlow and Keras. Next book is Deep Learning with Python, authored by the creator of Keras. This book covers deep learning fundamentals and practical implementation using TensorFlow and Keras. The next book is TensorFlow 2.0 in Action. This book offers a hands-on approach to learning TensorFlow 2.0, covering neural networks, NLP, computer vision, and more. The last book that I could recommend is TensorFlow for Deep Learning, from linear regression to reinforcement learning. This book covers TensorFlow basics to advanced topics like reinforcement learning with practical examples and case studies. Additional resources that you can look for are official TensorFlow documentation and tutorial. This official website provides extensive documentation, tutorials, and guides for learning TensorFlow from scratch. Next one is community forums and discussion groups. TensorFlow has active community forums and discussion groups where users can ask questions, share knowledge, and seek help from fellow practitioners. Last one, my favorite, is the GitHub repositories and projects. Exploring TensorFlow projects on GitHub can provide practical examples, code snippets, and real-world applications of TensorFlow in various domains. Whether you prefer self-paced online courses, books, or a combination of both, there are plenty of resources available to help you learn TensorFlow effectively and apply it to your machine learning and deep learning projects.